if you need no other place to stay, this might be the place for you. But if you have an option, if there's room at the Loves, which is not as big of a parking lot, I highly recommend you stay there. This place has nothing. No, not only do they not have good services, any kind of food to eat other than that Philly steak place, Charlie's. But the problem with Charlie's is, one, it closes at 8, but often I've read all the reviews, they close before that. They'll close their gates around 7 and start closing. They're supposed to open at 10. It was 10:30, the gates weren't open. They're milling about inside. So you've got people who don't care about their customer. The customer service is really bad. And you're gonna eat someone's food that has that lack of caring for their customer? I don't think so. Not me. Especially when there's food everywhere here. So my review of this place, and I don't know what happened to the footage I just shot, but right next to Petro is an Exxon with all kinds of different shops. They've got a liquor and wine store there. Petro, no. There's a Victoryland Casino. There's a Burger King, a Popeyes, which I want to eat at later. I love Popeyes. There's a McDonald's here. There's a Love's, in this Love's, there's a McDonald's. And they've got a Subway in it. So there's no excuse to spend 1 minute inside that Petro. It's overpriced. The Charlie's Philly Steaks, not only do they not open during the hours they say they're open, they'll close early. They're supposed to close at 8. They'll start shutting down at 7. They're supposed to open at 10. I sat there till 10:30 and gave up and went and had a gourmet hot dog at Petro. Big mistake. I could have walked across the street or anywhere like that. But that's the worst supplied Petro. And to top it off, they have bad service. The guy who runs the place and one of the ladies is nice enough, but at the Philly steak place, which kind of they interchange workers, they don't know what they could care less. I'm going to say they don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they know what they're doing or not, but they don't know anything about customer service. They could care less about the trucker. And what I'm wondering is how you can have a Petro that you have to eat out of their little refrigerator with a pre-prepared like cold salads, like macaroni and salad. They might have a sandwich in there, some cup of soups or cup of fruit, or eat out of a package at a Petro, nationwide, huge chain, and you've got to eat out of a freaking package. Don't spend any money in there. Like I said, it's overpriced and not well supplied. Get yourself a parking spot if you have to, and everything else is within walking distance. The casino will actually come and pick you up. Well, thank you for stopping by my channel. I hope you will subscribe. I want to see a lot of you returning. I'll have a lot more interesting things to contribute as the days go on by from this truck. But okay, like and subscribe. Definitely do that. Comment. The likes and the comments and watching the whole videos, that's what helps us out. That's what helps our more of our videos get in front of you. The more videos I get in front of you, the more I can do, or am justified in doing. And we both win from that, because there's a lot of information out here for both truckers and non-truckers alike. So many places to see that people might not have the advantage of being able to get out there and look at. I can bring to you on video, tell stories about it, and because some people you just don't have that opportunity to be able to travel across country, and I am in all 48 states. So I'm going to bring to you some nice stuff. Even if I get out of trucking and start my own cargo van business, which I'm seriously thinking of doing, I'm still leaving open all 48 states. So I'll be traveling around, making videos about the places that I see. People who know me know my photography, is up there. And I've got some really beautiful photos of this country. And I want the videos to be equally beautiful and entertaining and artistic, creative. So that's all coming. So subscribe, hit that like, hit that bell, the notification button, so you don't miss any videos. Having said all that, what I'm on right now is running from truck stop to truck stop, running into some of the worst, some of the best, and some of the worst services or conditions in the trucking industry. And right now, it's not entirely the truck stop's fault because there's no parking. There's no available parking after 5 o'clock. You have to make your own parking. So truck stops are a dangerous place to drive your car, much less 80 feet of truck and trailer. It's just I got pinned in one night. That was one guy threw a temper tantrum and pinned me in. I still haven't figured out why. That video's coming. But today's video was about the Petro station at exit 22 off of I-85. There's no reason for service to, if you don't like truckers, why are you in the trucking business, even as a service industry? What are you doing here? If you don't like truckers, do something else, But the truckers provide you with everything that you've got. Your job depends on truckers at that Petro. Not just our business, but our bringing you all your goods and services that you sell. And those expensive iPhones you've got attached to your ear, surgically attached to your ear. That's all brought by us, and you're going to treat a trucker like crap. I've seen, there's a lot of reviews on that Petro and on that restaurant that's inside it called Charlie's Philly Steaks or something like that. I would have loved to have tried that. I would have absolutely loved to have tried their food. But after the uncaring service and just going around, acting like the customer is unimportant and opening up after 10:30, they're supposed to be open at 10. But they were late, and I've read that's normal. And they close early. They'll close their gates around 7. They're supposed to close at 8 o'clock. The truck stop itself is the worst as far as food goes. You can eat out of a package like a convenience store. I think I said that in the main video part already. Or you can eat out of their little refrigerator. Has some macaroni or potato salads and things and some fruit, some chopped up fruit in there. Not very much. There may be a sandwich in there. I don't know. But it's all packaged food like a convenience store. They have a couple, like when I went in there, they had 4 hot dogs rolling on their little griddle. And they had some peanuts, some spicy peanuts and some regular peanuts boiling. Who knows, God knows how long they've been boiling. But that's the service they provide. I've also heard their showers never work, especially on the night shift. They're under construction. I've heard their bathrooms don't work half the time. Unless you're just desperate for a place to park, like every trucker, after 5 p.m., don't go there. And if you do go there, this place is surrounded by food and entertainment. And you can just walk across the street to Love's. Love's has Subway and McDonald's and all the features that are at Love's. And this parking lot is pretty nice for a kind of a medium-sized. It's not a tiny Love's. It's definitely not small, but it's not one of the huge ones, the newer huge ones I've seen either. But there's plenty of places to park if you get here early enough. And like I said, if you don't, you end up making your own parking place anyway. Just don't block anyone in. I'm going to go into a rant about blocking people in. This guy pinned me and my dog in. What if I had an emergency? Yeah, I'm not a young man anymore. I'm an old guy. What if I had, an issue? Potential stroke or heart attack or any other kind of issue. Or my dog had an issue. I had a medical emergency of some sort. I could not have gotten out. If there was a fire, I could not have gotten out. This guy, which you'll see his name of his business, pinned me in because he threw a temper tantrum about something. I've yet to figure out what. And pinned me in, got out of his truck and went home. Apparently he parks there at night because he lives there. He would have been liable, responsible for any emergency that had occurred when he pinned me in. Do you really want to take that chance, pinning someone in like that, and they can't get out? You truckers need to up your game, because the industry's changed. I'm probably getting out of it. Again, I retired already. Now that I'm retired, I don't have to put up with this. I don't need the money. I'm probably going to start like I said, a cargo van business. Start hauling medical supplies or something all over the country. But I can work when I want. I can dispatch myself. I don't have to rely on anyone in this industry, which has really gone downhill. I've just been out of the over-the-road business for about 4.5 years, and the culture is completely different. There's absolutely no respect on the road. There's no driver etiquette. The old school guys are all dying off. The old cowboys don't exist. It's all a bunch of sandal wearing or young folks that don't give a crap. They don't even do the simplest of courtesies when you're on the road. You let someone in when they need to get in, and you signal when they've let you in a thank you. Nobody uses their CB radios, and there's no wonder there's multi-vehicle pileups on these interstates now. Nobody is listening. Oh, I got a phone. You don't have any communication with the road with your phone. None. Get a CB and use the thing, and quit killing people.